There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 1-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
In now for the Reds, Jose Iglesias. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Sal Romano will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Nero?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's Jed Lowry now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Liner toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Striding forward for his first chance, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Schebler on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
So here's Matt Kemp now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. So striding forward now, Scott Schebler. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's a .333 hitter. ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. The 2-2 hit down the line at first. Frazier is there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line toward right center. Shebler is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And it's fouled away. Count still full. 3-2. The next 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting it, the shortstop, Luis.
Into the box, Luis Guillorme. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Steven Matz. From the stretch, the 1-2. 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Puig coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sal Romano, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto moves over. 1 out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Third baseman, Jose.
Ready now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Good battle. Count remains full. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Scooter Gennett hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scott Schebler.
Now in the box, Scott Schebler, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Votto at second. Jeanette on at first with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. High in the air into shallow left center. Guillorme has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 2 and the Mets nothing. Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. A base hit in his first trip. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now for Cincinnati. Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
To 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Looking at his career totals, Barnhart brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The pitcher, number 47, Sal.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sal Romano. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Matz is there, and he has it for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Peraza. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Line, but speared on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Count remains 2-2. Fastball well outside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this will be fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And the pitch. And he popped him up. Iglesias in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Schebler makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kemp. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that will hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Into the box now, Todd Frazier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Ramos at second with 2 down. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Joey Votto, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. The 1-2. Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. Gone into the upper tank. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 11 for him on the season as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Scooter Gennett. Line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Ready once again, Matt Kemp. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Hit in the air out to left field. After it is Cespedes. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
67.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasiel Puig. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 2 for 4. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Jeanette, the runner at third. Kemp over at second. Puig is over at first with 1 away. This is pulled into right. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Sal Romano.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sal Romano. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop. Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 3 runs already home here. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Ramos. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy
19.
in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
One and two now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Conforto facing back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
8 runs already in this inning. This one's flared toward left center. Guillaume ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Up next for the Mets,
Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. To 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better. Approach by him.
Striding into the box, Robinson Cano, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scooter Gennett. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Scooter Gennett.
Ground for Cano. This could be 2. The second for 1.
Play ball.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Come on.
And that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Play ball.
15-1 is the final. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.